pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw it again. Signs it with throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Good throw to the right. It's caught. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quick pass. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. At the 20. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down and goal, upcoming. Looking to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Now, crucial, third down and goal. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. He takes it at the 40. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. A new set of downs after that completion. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quick throw, catch made on the outback. Tackle Flamey made down at the 13-yard line. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That ball snagged for a completion. Touchdown, Penn State. Great connection there for 6 points. They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Wideouts now clustered. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's found some room at the 45. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Empty set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Bites off the defender. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First and 10 play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And this defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack. Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. Oh,
who's in the clear? They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Just a big 3rd down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the quarterback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this 3rd down play. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, he gets inside the 10 to set up a 1st and goal.
to the end zone, but incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer it before the break. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Direct snap. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Close to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Will finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind.
Touchdown, Clemson. This passing game is on fire today. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. throw it on first down. Eludes a tackle. Look at that, he's still going. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the front of the running back. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Davison. And the defense wraps him up.
This is what everybody wants to see. A wide receiver and a corner, one-on-one. Here it's the corner route. Both of them have a shot to come up with it, but it's the receiver that fights for the ball and comes up with it.
Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Ball handed off. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass complete to the crosser. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a fourth down call. Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's an out with the catch made. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. And the Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback drops back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's swarmed by the defense. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, the defense doing a good job here on these first and goal and second goal situations. Now we're to the third and goal. Got to hold up in coverage. This offense clearly trusts their quarterback. They're going to find a way to probably put it in the air. Can you get a pass rush? And can you hold up in coverage here on third down?
He keeps it on the design line. And the defense smothers him for no gain. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. This offense is down. Needs this. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is blocked out. Let's just start on the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. Crosses the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They're moving down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. One play called on 3rd and short. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Tigers will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Play action here on 1st down. Makes a quick grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense played keep away and secure the victory. They'll toss it to the right side. Look out, room to run here. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.